This is weird. It's weird to make a video like this. But I want someone to be able to explain it to me. So I want to try to explain it to someone else who's going to be walking in my shoes today, tomorrow, next year. Because someone's going to. It's not only me who does this. My son got a G-tube, a feeding tube, put into his stomach at the end of February. It's been almost 2 months. He was not adjusting very well to it in the beginning, so we wanted to get him seen by his dietitian. He doesn't have a set person who's his dietitian, and we have one hospital location with all the outpatient clinics, and it's awesome, and it is like 12 minutes from our house, and I love that it's that close. All of the dietitians are out on maternity leave, so the other hospital location is about an hour away. And if I want him to be seen before September, we have to go an hour away. So that's what we did today. And I didn't give myself very much wiggle room time. And then we got stuck in traffic. So we were late. I called and left a message to say, hey, we're running late. But nobody answered the phone, so they probably haven't heard that message yet. So we got to the appointment, and they said, I don't know if she's going to be able to see you. They came back to me and said, sorry, we can reschedule you for next week. I have a little car. Every time I bring my son somewhere, he uses a wheelchair, and I have to pull it apart and put it back together every time we get in and out of the car. My son uses a feeding tube now. He's hooked to a pump, and he can't turn it off, and it beeps non-stop if you don't turn it off as soon as it's done. So I have to wind it through as I'm putting him in the back seat and buckling him in his seat. I have to make sure the tubing's not caught on anything, and then put the backpack over in front of my seat so that when I go to get in the driver's seat, I can move it over to the passenger seat so that I can reach it when we're driving for an hour. My son's wheelchair has the handle, and the handle itself has a little handle that tightens it so that it can stay at the level that you want. That fell off in the trunk, and I didn't realize until I was already trying to run into the hospital with him. I didn't give myself enough time to put shoes on his feet because I have to put braces on his feet and long socks that go up to his knees. And I got the braces on, and I went, I don't have time for shoes. We're just going without. And we missed the appointment. And I was complaining to my friend. And I was about to say, it's not like any of these are big life-altering things. And then I went, wait, that's exactly what these things are. They are life-altering things that I have not altered my life enough and adjusted enough and accommodated enough for yet. That I'm still learning how to to adjust and alter and change how I do life. And it is not a bad thing, because it is such a blessing that I can use a pump to get food into his body when he won't eat enough. And it is such a blessing that he has a wheelchair and equipment that helps him to manage life as with as much ability as possible. And it's such a blessing that I only live an hour away. Because I've met people at the hospital who come from different states who have to pay for hotels. And I know it could be a whole lot worse, but today was just flipping hard. And it just felt really hard and really heavy today. And I want to call somebody that can say, this isn't what you do. Here's the roadmap. This is the thing that you did wrong, and this is how you fix it so that next time none of this goes wrong. And I don't know who to call. I don't know who has that manual book. I've been able to learn some things from doctors and therapists and nurses and other parents and disabled people themselves. And it's helped. And prayer helps. But none of it makes it easy. So I don't have any advice for anyone watching this who has the kind of day that I've just had, and it's not even noon. All I can say is, you're not alone in it, and that helps a little bit. All I can say is prayer helps. It does. All I can say is maybe tomorrow will go get better. And maybe your appointment next week will be really smooth. And there won't be any complications, short on time, and things that you don't remember and know how to do. And I hope that somebody feels a little bit less alone in a really heavy and hard day.